Hello, this is Dramon coming back to you from Epic Action Studios. And last time I was here, I was talking about moving over from Moho to Character Animator 4. I decided to take a look at it, download it, and like I said, just kind of see what I can do with it. The moment that I did that, Moho became the property of someone else. The actual original persons who created Moho or was involved in the creation of Moho, they now own it. Smith Micro was the owner of it. I mean, these guys are very, very proud of Moho, and they are people who are going to take it to another level. And so I'm going to keep my eye on that. So I'm going to focus back though on my journey here with Character Animator 4 pipeline version, and just see where it leads me. So far, the bigger issue is getting over the learning curve. Now, you would think that would be easy. You know, this software has been around for a while. You've got Crazy Talk, that was the original version of it, and then it morphed into Character Animator 4. I'm gonna tell you some of the Crazy Talk videos that or tutorial videos are a little bit better than some of the newer videos regarding 4. Seems like information that is needed is not stressed, or it's glassed over as if you already know the software. So that was one of the bigger hurdles that I've come across. Other than that, once I started kind of getting the hang of it and get a little bit of understanding of it, it has features on it that I love. Some of the features that allow you to do animation by dropping and dragging in animation that's already been pre-done. It also allows you to create your own setup. I haven't gotten to the point of where I can place bones on my own character without using the bones that they've already got, and I'll show you what I mean here. And it's only because I'm taking my time to I want to learn this fully. I don't want to just have parts and bits, so that when I go to animate, I'll be like, okay, how do I do this now? You know, so at least have some type of flow on this animation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it up and I'm going to show you some things that I've learned on it. Again, this is not a tutorial. There's plenty of those out there. This is just my own personal journey in regards to checking out the software and maybe moving from Moho to Character Animator 4. So I'm going to go ahead and pull it up. I hadn't been out here because I had been commissioned to do a graphic novel, and I'm working on that graphic novel now. As a matter of fact, you'll see the first page open here in Clip Studio. I'll be splitting my time between these two, so hopefully I'll be able to do both, make the videos and as well as do the graphic novel that I've been paid to do. And I'm just gonna let you know, obviously, if one overshadows the other, the paid job comes first. So with that being said, let me go ahead and pull up Animator 4 and we can get started. Character Animator 4. So what is the first thing that you do with this? Well, if you look at it here, if I can get it to, there we go. You've got down here at the bottom the content manager, which is basically what it is. It's got all of your content in there. It's got all of your characters. It's got all of your animations, everything that you need to animate. So you would press that content character and it brings this up. All right, so we're going to go over to the actor. You see down here on the content manager, you've got tabs over here on the side, and you can choose the actor, and then you can choose the animation for the actor. You can choose the scene. So let's just say if I wanted to choose a scene for classroom. There you go. So we'll just put classroom scene in there, and it is a background stage there. So let's grab an actor, and we'll just grab this guy here, and we'll drag him in. His name is Roger, I guess. This is a side view of Roger. All right, and so you see the character here, you see the way that the character is built and everything and all of that. That's gonna come into play in a little bit. All right, so after which you can either use their animations or you can do your own animation. Show timeline, there we go. And so this is your timeline. Now it's set up a little weird. You can see clip content, transform, flip. Each one of these are actual tabs that open up the type of animation, and I had to find that out. Like I said, the explanation of everything to me wasn't as clear as it could be. But this is a tab for the collective clip. This is your transform tab. This flips the character. These are all the actions that are actually happening to the character. So let's go ahead and just do some animation here real quick. And we choose the character. We double click on the motion and it loads. And there you go. All right. And you're saying, okay, that's not a whole lot of motion loading. That's because you have to continue to load different clips. So I still got a ways learning this program and everything. There's one thing that I do want to show here that I do like about it. Yeah, we're not worthy. I went up here and hit the composer button. And it's gonna tell me that basically the character that I'm editing, they're gonna need to remove any type of animation. So if you've got animation on it that you really want, you might wanna save it. All right, so I'll tell it to continue. All right. And then it's gonna take me to this area that allows me to actually compose the editor and do something. Edit the character and do some things to it and everything. So like I said, this is the bone structure here that you see. This is the way they set up their bones on their characters. All right, a little bit different from Moho. Also, you can take this character and you can send it over to your PSD editor, and that can be Adobe Photoshop. For me, it's Clip Studio. You can do one online. You can do Critter. You can use what's the other one? Photofia or something of that nature. It's a free app that you can get online and use. Now, see, let me pull it over here on this other screen here. All right. And it's gonna ask you to set up the body. Usually I just leave this at 1.0, or should be at 1.0. Again, I'm not familiar enough with it to start changing stuff, so I'm gonna let it do what it does here. There they are. And we're gonna go ahead and launch this. All right. And so now we've got this over, and it's in Clip Studio. And so what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to add another layer over that, and I'm gonna bring the opacity down on this arm. And then I am going to draw an arm here. So real quick, if you've already got some pre-drawn stuff that you've done and you've already got it broken down into the different parts, you can actually just substitute it for it. But I'm gonna do this here real quick. And so I'm gonna go ahead and draw the whole round thing. We're gonna get his arm. Yes. There. And right here, that I know it's right there. Everything there. And so now we've got my own arm. All right. Just gonna add a little bit of whatever there, and this is kind of show you, you know. And I guess I'm gonna do the body real quick also. All right. Then I'm gonna add my own body here. We're gonna go ahead and get back on the right layer. Choose the color. Choose the pen tool, and we're gonna make my own body. Now, you know what? I'm going to do my own thing. Boom, 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 chest. then what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go ahead and fill those. Well, you know what, we're gonna leave them like that. It is, because this is getting a little bit longer than it needs to be. Because like I said, I'm still experimenting with this thing. But as I was saying, once you finish doing whatever you want to do, if you're replacing the body or whatever have you, then you can come up here and you can actually save it. And when you save it, it will automatically update. It's updated, and you see it updated with that body and everything that I drew. And so I kind of like that. I really like that, because you can not only do your own setup, but let's just say you just don't want to use theirs, but you don't know exactly which way to go in regards to creating bones. So this will get you up and running real quick, as opposed to you having to learn how to place each bone in each area, whatever the case may be. We're gonna add a clip to him and see if we can't get him to move or do something like that. And a little talk. See, my little animation works with that. Talk to. And you can see a little bit off here. That's where those points come into play. You can take these and move them to set where the actual center is on it. So that would be right there, that would be right there. And that allows you to set this movement up in the right spot, make them bend in the right spot. That's what these dots are for. There are a lot of great things in this program, but it's just like any other program. It depends on what you are looking for and what you're trying to get accomplished. Moho itself, the way that the bones are set up, you can do some amazing things with it. And what I'll do is I'll link some of the videos that people have done. Some of these videos won awards and things of that nature. So I'm gonna say it this way: it's not all the time, it's not necessarily the tool itself, it's what you're more comfortable with using. This program has got a lot of great things about it. It's definitely promising on the direction that I want to go. I really am anxious to actually just create a 5-minute action scene. Like I said earlier, I have been commissioned to do a graphic novel, and since this is my own project that I'm working on with Moho, moving from Moho to character animator, I do have to do it when I have the opportunity to. So hopefully I'll be able to do more videos and show you guys some actual animation. I was going to put up some of my old animation from Moho. I am still planning on doing that. Again, it's just finding the time to get all of that done. This particular YouTube site is being created, so to speak, as we go here. So hopefully, like I said, I'll be able to put some of my older stuff up there, some of my older animation. If you are looking to see some of my artwork regarding some of the comics that I've drawn and things of that nature, I'll be more than happy to put that up there. A lot of stuff I did was for other people, so you may or may not see some things published, because I've been told that, okay, we're gonna publish it, and oh, we're gonna put it on the shelf, and that's up to them. I was just the artist. So, but I will, the things that I can, that are not under any type of non-disclosure or something like that, I will put out there to show, and so you can kind of see some of my comic stuff and everything. But like I said, this is something that's fluent, so it changes as it goes forward. I'm gonna tell you that I appreciate your time today, and I appreciate you guys walking with me through this. I am going to change my intro and outro also. I think I'm going to use Character Animator and see what I can do with an intro and outro. I like my intro, but it's a little bit strong for what it is that I'm trying to do now. So I'll go ahead and recreate that. I'll recreate it with my logo and see what they can do, what can be done with this particular software. itself. So that'll be coming soon also. Again, like I said, I do appreciate you guys, viewing me. Sorry, I hadn't had my coffee this morning, so I have to take a little sip here real quick. Yeah, and I wanted to show off my Marvel cup. But anyway, with that being said, like I said, I do appreciate you guys coming today. I enjoy doing this. I'll try to stop saying and throughout my whole thing, but make it into a drinking game, and hey, it'll work out. All right, you guys have a good day. Again, this is Dramon with Epic Action Studios saying take care.